Hello and welcome to another episode of Neil Bakes. Now, first things first, I have to apologise for taking a 2 or 3 week hiatus. Not my fault. My oven broke. So I've been waiting 2 or 3 weeks to get a new oven. But I got a new oven yesterday and now we can continue baking. Yay! Even though the bake-off's finished, you can still get your fix from me. I've got 5 more technical bakes to do. And this week, it's Botanical Week. And I'm going to be making 2 French Fougasse. And I have this recipe here. This is going to take 2 hours. Basically because it's going to take a long time for the dough to prove. So happy to be back. Hopefully you haven't missed me too much. So without further ado, on your marks, get set, bake! The ingredients: 500 grams of strong white bread flour and a bit more extra for dusting later on. 10 grams of fine salt, 7 to 10 grams of yeast, 2 teaspoons each of sage, rosemary and thyme, and I've used fresh herbs, although you can probably use dry ones. 350 millilitres of warm water, so I've boiled the kettle and that's just going to cool for a bit, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So that's all for the dough. So 2 hours for this, so let's set my timer. Okay, first things first, it says pour the flour, salt and yeast into the bowl or the mixer fitted with a dough hook. I don't have a mixer, but I use my my hand mixer. Flour going in. Salt, stick that in there. Yeast here, and it says don't put the salt, or don't put the yeast and salt together. So I won't be doing that. I think on the other sides of the bowl. So the flour, salt and yeast are in. Now it's time to mix them up. 2 tablespoons of olive oil going in. And 3/4 of the water. Mix on low. Okay. Alright, well my hand mixer's already struggling. Add the rest of the water. I need more than 2 hands for this. Oh, come on. Right, more water. Oh, what's going on? Ah! That's all the water in. Oh my god, it's like I'm having an earthquake. Oh, what's going on now? It's broken. Lovely. Well, that's fun, wasn't it? Okay, I guess we're hand mixing now then. Well, so much for the hand mixer, that's broken. Oh, look at this! Yeah, that'll do. Sage, rosemary and thyme going in. Okay, so this is my herby dough. Oh my god, it's so sticky. There we go. Make sure it's nice and sealed. Into my proving drawer. It's just a cupboard for an hour. Hour on the timer. See you then. It is now pretty big. Mix equal quantities of white flour and semolina together and use to heavily dust the work surface. Woo! Ugh. So piece of cutter ready. Just divide in 2, I guess. So straight down the middle. There we go. Then put it on here. Spread into flat ovals. And using a pizza cutter, make cuts down the middle and 12 diagonal cuts in the dough, forming a leaf design. Okay, so stretch this one out. So following on what was before, that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like a leaf to me. And then emphasise the holes. So 1. Cuts pretty easily, to be honest. So here are my 2 Fougasses. There's one, there's the other. Hopefully they kind of look like a leaf. Kind of went over the top with the flower and semolina. Oh well. Right, into bags they go. Okay, so they're in the bags and now they're going to be brewed for another 20 minutes. So, see you in 20. Okay, the timer's just gone off, so that's 20 minutes of the Fougasse in the bags. So, brush them with oil, spray on some, put on some oregano, and in the oven, which I preheated at 200 degrees Celsius. Oh, I'm gonna brush. Okay, so makeshift brush. I managed to get this the other day, an oregano grinder thing. So it's just like the salt and pepper shakes which you grind, but it's with herbs. Ooh! I have to say, that smells pretty nice, the oregano. And there we go. Right, they're ready to go in the oven. So my oven's set at 200 degrees Celsius, and they're going to go in for about a quarter of an hour. I can definitely smell the new oven smell. It smells very plasticky. Fougasse in the oven, and they're in. Right, 15 minutes, and should be alright. There's about 20 minutes left on the timer, so should be alright for this. Bake, come on and bake. Bake, bake, bake in the oven, bake. So they've just come out of the oven. There's one of them. There's the other. They do look pretty good and they smell pretty nice to me. Sound hollow underneath, which is apparently a good sign. Brush the top with some oil again, and sprinkle with salt. T'other one. Oh, there's my timer. So pretty much done. Just put a little salt on the top. And we are done. So I just need these to cool now, and then we'll have a taste. Oh, it smells amazing. Freshly baked bread is one of life's magnificent smells. Right, so these have cooled down a bit, and I have to say they look very good. They do look leaf shaped. So there's one of them. Looks pretty good to me. Nice and leaf shaped. A good colour as well. Let's just break it apart. Pretty crispy. Let's just tuck in. Those herbs going through. Very, very nice. It's very nice bread. And you can't go wrong with bread, can you? Lovely. Nailed it. Okay, so next time it's dessert week, and I'm gonna make some type of meringue nut thing. Look, it's like a Viennetta, but with meringue. I can't remember what it's called. It's got a weird name. So that'll be interesting. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.